Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the UMP modifieds here at Lanier. We're car number 1 here out of this, I think 18 or 19, I think 19 car field. Yeah, 19 car field. I'm pretty sure 16 make it into the feature, so we're gonna have a consi and all that. But us being car number 1, I did not have a very fast lap here, so that's gonna be a struggle. Track was pretty tacky though to start out with, and I'm not as good on a tacky track here. I actually like this track when it gets more slicked off. More than other tracks at least, because I feel like you can move around a lot more. But we'll see what we can do in qualifying here. I'm gonna run first lap up top, second lap down the bottom, see what we can do. Kind of just be in the grip here for first lap. Second lap I'm gonna run straight bottom, see which one gets faster for us, because I'm honestly not 100% sure what the line is. Try and get down here on the bottom. I don't want to get too sideways. That did not feel like a very good turn one. Don't hit the wall. Got a 2 sideways there at the exit of 3. Second lap was 1,000th faster. I ran a 154 and a 153. So far that's pole, but a lot of people may have not qualified yet, or like the track slicked off enough and we actually have a decent time there, which I'll be happy with. What did we end up getting? Yeah, actually a lot of people have qualified, so I'll take it. So we ran literally about the same exact time, top and bottom, but top's going to keep that momentum, so it's more going to be the line probably for the heat race here, and we'll see what happens for the feature. But Robert actually got a faster lap than us, so now we'll be in heat number 2. We'll see if we end up keeping that by the time we get into the heat races. All right, we're rolling off here on pole for heat number 2. Pretty much everybody in heat number 1 ran that high line, just keeping their momentum up. A couple guys ran down here and was able to make it work. We got to be so precise with it and keep your car super straight. So that's pretty tough to do. I'm probably just hoping to get a jump, get out to that outer lane, and just ride that for the heat race. The feature probably will get more spread out to where you can run more lanes and all that, because you're going to have the consolation race as well. So that will spread the track out a little bit more, which is nice. This track gets fun when it's super slicked off. I do enjoy it, because I feel like you can rip down the wall or rip the inside wall down. So either way, I feel like you can run on either end of this track usually. But we just need to try to get a good jump. I didn't want to be too close to the pace truck, because the green flag comes out pretty soon after the pace truck goes in if you're close to it. But we got out front at least, so as long as I don't mess up and get sideways and get clipped, we'll be good. So I'm trying not to send it too hard into the corner so I don't get sideways. So I want to try to keep the car pretty straight, drive it with the throttle the best we can. He's trying to send it under us, but not enough to throw a full slider, which definitely messed him up behind us. Because if he just would have thrown the slider on the first corner, honestly, he might have been close enough to do so. Like the first time he went below us. 14.377. I would have understood that and then tried to just cross him back over.
I honestly didn't mean to come up. I just gone too much.
But we're just ripping top right now, trying to spread this track out pretty much. Kind of time to run in 4s still. What did I run in qualifying? 1s? I think it was 1s, yeah. Ran like a 154 or something. Run a little bit lower than that grip up there, see if it's a little faster down here, maybe not. Might just be faster just keeping that grip outside. Don't smack the wall. We don't need that right front coming around at all. I just need to rip the outside. Still running low 4s, but I think they're running 3s behind me, just ripping the outside lane. That's my thing. I'm terrible at putting myself in the right lane at the right time if the track changes. I'm terrible at that stuff. Just don't give him a chance to throw the slider. We'll throw the slider ourselves. He just kept high anyways. I just didn't want anything to happen to us, so we're fine there. Starting second for the feature race, I'll take that. At least run the outside lane, which is a good thing for now, but I think we'll be able to start running more middle to bottom towards the end of, or in the feature regardless. I think we'll be able to run multi-lane there. So that should be a lot of fun in the feature. Alright, starting on the outside here in the feature. Forgot to put it in first before I hit the gas. We got a handful of viewers in here, so welcome to you guys in the race. I know the 3, the 12, and the 16 for sure, because they've all messaged or talked about me so far in the lobby. So appreciate the kind words from you guys. You guys think I'm going to win this race by a bunch, which I don't think so. I'd be shocked if I won this race, honestly.
Is it weird to have an easier time driving these over late models?
Just driving styles.
Nope, because I'm in the same boat as you, brother. 100%.
I think it's just driving styles. These cars are looser, I feel like.
And another thing, people aren't as rough in a UMP mod like they are in a Super.
Kind of right, I would say. The front end's open, they don't want to damage their tires.
Yeah, I just can't get the angle, man.
You don't want to damage your front tires in these things, and it's a lot easier to do so because you don't have any fenders. Decent start, kind of spun the tires though, so it wasn't great. Kind of just gonna try to rip top off this start because that's where we're starting. I got the wall a little bit too much there though. We're 3 wide.
Alright, man, we got an opportunity here. Let's take advantage of it now.
Got back to 2 wide.
15.7.
Hopefully we can just have a fun race here, but I do think we're gonna be able to run multi-groove like some of these guys are already doing. This guy is, I don't know what he's doing, honestly. I feel like we're gonna end up wrecked by him or something. He's like not throwing a slider, but like halfway is. It's so confusing. I kind of want to run on the middle lane right now because it's like just above that slick line, and it has enough grip so you can keep the car straight, not in the slick, and it's not all the way out to the wall. Because all the way out to the wall is like really far around these corners.
Well, we gotta get that thing under control.
Robert's a little slow in front of us. Oh, we're 3 wide. This is gonna be tight on the exit. I don't know if the bottom guy knows. All right, we're good. They're making that inside work though. This track's a lot of fun for that reason. Like, it does get pretty wide through the track, which is a lot of fun. You can make a bunch of different lanes work. See if I can rip all the way down here at the bottom now. I do like ripping bottom at tracks. If it gets slick enough like this, it's a lot of fun. You just got to try to keep the car straight and not get on throttle much at all. Really not hit the wall as well. That's the hard part. Got to get the left front down there, right by it though. I thought I was hitting it for sure that time. I started premature braking to try and straighten out the car. I thought for sure I was about to hit it. Too much throttle. I want to get by Robert here so I can probably try to catch those guys towards the front. Because the more it goes on in the race, the worse this is getting down here. Because he's running the lane I want to run. Oh, they got together up there.
Not bad.
That was a good entry in the 1. That middle lane's prevailing a little bit more. Because all the grip's starting to build up and all the marbles are moving up from people running the bottom. Oh, sorry about that. My car kind of gripped because I wasn't on throttle too much and it started pulling down the track.
14.776.
But this track does get super slicked off where you could race like this. It's a lot of fun because I remember Gavin and I running here, and I went from like 8th up to 2nd on his butt. Oh, the 4 car got spun or something maybe. I'm not 100% sure what happened there.
I'm over here lifting for people in front of me. Why don't you just have a little...
that's rough because that happens to me
else,
all the time when I'm trying to lift for other people and you get ran over from behind. That's always really, really frustrating. Alright, on the outside here. Don't know how this is going to go, honestly. We'll see how this goes. Seems like that middle to bottom is fast, so I don't want to pinch down too hard because if they just go to run the middle, we're just going to door bang and stuff, and that causes some issues. So I tried to give plenty of room. Hopefully second place gets a good jump. He actually had a pretty solid jump. Good job on him. I don't know if it's full outside or anything. I'm going to try to go just above the slick.
Clear.
Because they're kind of in the slick on the exit, so I have to really wait on throttle.
Clear him.
1 and 2, it's not that bad. 3 and 4, it is.
Inside.
I can definitely get some run down the straights. Just the corners. Yeah, he cleared us there.
Inside.
Trying to run it as tight as I can. I went way too wide there. Holy crap.
3, 7.
Way too wide in 1 and 2.
Clear, clear.
Getting way too sideways in 3 and 4.
Inside,
Just
inside.
wrong lane to be in for that restart.
3.
Nothing we can really do about it though. Just run tight and see if we can hold them off.
Inside clear.
See if we can make something happen out here. Getting a little bit better at the throttle control right now.
Inside.
Dang it,
Clear
wall.
him. 14.
Messed up my line in the 1.
My bad.
4.
That didn't sound good.
Inside. Clear if you need it.
We're just running super tight side by side here. Trying not to hook him up in the wall. Just trying to stay on his outside.
Deleted. Did a 14.843. Inside. Clear low if you need it.
Still trying to make this little bit of an outside lane work. It's not working too well. I'm gonna pull down
14.9.
so nobody else gets right under us.
Outside. You're clear.
Got under him slightly, but not able to make a run out of it. Try not to hit him in the rear end like he was with us. Like, don't want to run him over like he didn't with us because he was lifting a lot. Oh, the 11 sideways. They're 3 wide for the lead. Oh, that's gonna get messy. That's getting real messy.
Get dirty. Looking good.
That guy is up in the wall.
Holy
He is dead,
fuck.
and we're gonna be back and forth for this next restart.
God.
All right, we're single file. We're within the last 10 laps, just barely now. The 11 actually got super lucky because it went back to the last lap, and he was still technically in the lead at that lap. He was about to be in third, probably right there on that restart for this restart, but he got lucky with when the caution came out.
Got the dogfight, man.
That's unfortunate for the 2 and 2nd and 3rd.
You ready?
Try and get a good start. Decent start per se. Get under him.
Keep it up now.
Try and hold it down here if we can. He just has that run on the exit, keeping the car super still.
14.944.
I'm not as good through the middle of the slick, like keeping the car straight and all that. Trying to get better at it for a lot of the super tracks, like in the open setups and stuff, because those tracks get destroyed all the time.
14.854.
Trying to get better at it, but we're running pretty well here. We just kind of were in the wrong lanes for the the restart midway through the race and the immediate start in the beginning. We were just on the outside lane for both of them, unfortunately. If we would have started on the bottom, it probably would have worked out a lot better for us, but it is what it is. We only fell back from 2nd to 4th here. We were 5th until that wreck.
14.8.
I want to like slightly get to this guy's outside, but at the same time, I don't want to go too high. And I don't want to clip him in the right rear. So I think I'm touching him there, but it's not giving me the contact. Like it's so tight, like where I'm like right on his bumper. The guy behind me is trying to get under me like I was with the 36 here earlier. It's gonna get tight and hairy here these last few laps.
14.93.
See what we can do.
Outside. Clear.
See if we can't get up to 3rd at least. Oh, he's blocking down on the bottom. Thought the 11 was about to get turned into the wall. 46 got the wall because it was tight up there.
6, 5.
Nobody get hooked downwards,
Outside.
please.
You're clear.
Please.
Bit of white flag this time.
We're 3 wide, I think. We're just about was.
15.255. Outside, in and out, and clear.
Getting pushed a little bit there. Hey, we got up to third though. I will take that. I will take third
Damn
of that.
good fucking race.
That was a lot of fun. That was a tight run. 5 people running up there for the win,
Man,
pretty
that was
much.
a toss up for the top 5. Good lord.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, way to keep it clean. That was fun. That was some tight racing, man. That was
I thought you were gonna leave it open for me. I tried to rough you up just a touch.
Yeah, no, I tried to hook the bottom as much as I could because I didn't want to slide up into anyone on the outside of me, and I was just hoping nobody got hooked downwards. Oh, we got third, though. I will take that.
I was trying. If you left half a car, I would take all of it.
Yeah, I figured. He was trying there.
All I'm saying is I'm glad I saved my tires for the last few laps because I was cooking at the end. Good fucking race.
It was tight up here. I knew once he got to the inside of Robert here, it was going to be tight the last few laps. It was going to be super tight these last few laps because I thought either he might slide up, they could hook up into the wall. I thought he was going to clip the back of the 11 one lap. Like, it was just super close. I want to see the last couple laps of this because we were all just right on top of each other. Right there, I thought the 11 was getting hooked into the wall. He barely got tapped. I thought his front left was going to hit there. Robert got the wall a little bit because the 36 was a little sideways on the front stretch. They're 3 wide for the lead. Get back 2 wide. The 11 almost got hooked up there. The 11 goes super wide. That's crazy. That's a bold strategy. Getting a huge run down the front stretch. Staying up there for 1 and 2. This is the final lap right here. What happened there? What did Robert... Oh, he kind of got the back of him lifted a little bit, so he didn't wreck him, so he checked up a bunch right there. And the 44, that was the 7. I was just trying to hold the bottom as much as I could. We got a 2x from that, which is dumb. Like, that was a weak 2x, but I'm not even bothered by it. Like, that's just tight racing. And if he would have slid up, we might have been able to slip under him, but that was some really tight racing. That was a ton of fun. So I want to go back and see the incidents and what happened with the couple of wrecks in the race. I think the 13 here was the first wreck at some point. I think he was like on the outside behind me and got into the 36 maybe. Oh, that was some tight hitting down the track. That was just like an accordion effect all the way down. 44 getting the wall. Oh wow, he came from really deep in the field. The 44 did. He might have came from the Consi actually. I don't know. 13 car and the 36 tapped together just barely there. They're fine. No harm, no foul there. 15 and the 17. 15 looks like he was a little tight, so lifted more, and the 17 just got the back of him. No harm, no foul for the most part. They both just got up in the wall. I think the 3 got in the wall back there, and then the other car had nowhere to go. The 8 did. What happened here between these two? This was the car that ended up getting wrecked later on. Oh yeah, this is what I was trying to avoid when I was behind the 36. I was trying to run like a lane higher, but like this, he caught his right rear. He checked up really hard for him, which was nice. They almost had a big wreck there between them two, like spinning out right in front of the field. This might have been the first wreck. Oh no, not quite. 36 kind of slid up on the 13 there on the exit. They went back to them. Yeah, 36 was not leaving, like, he was leaving, like, inches wide for a car on the outside, so they just kept, like, door banging and stuff. So, and I guess the 13 was just mad with them, maybe, and just, like, didn't lift him there in the straightaway, I'm assuming. Didn't cause a wreck somehow. I think the 13 was trying to wreck him at that point, and he just spun himself out, honestly, which is pretty funny. Because that's kind of karma if you try to cause a caution, but you just wreck yourself. Like, I could understand the 13 being annoyed with the 36 here, but at the same time, you can't just go and try to straight line him into the corner. And if you are, you have to be able to spin him out, but oh wow, good miss by that car in the back. That was really close. Very, very close there for getting, like, straight lined. Tight race, not a restart. A little bit of a door bang, they're fine. 48 ripping the outside. Probably hitting the car in front of him that blinked, maybe? I don't know. That was some weird stuff. Probably some netcode, I imagine. I think 12 was blinking a little bit, it seems like. Got barely tapped there by the 48 because of... Oh, and then checked up hard when he got into his left rear. This was towards the back half of the race. Oh, this was right before the caution. Okay, this was the second caution. The 11 sideways, clips the back right of the 71, and at that same time Robert's coming and the 11's trying to cut down, clips him in the right rear. He gets clipped from behind, almost spins him out. I don't know how the 11 did not wreck here. That was very nice, but at the same time they go into this next corner 3 wide, and the 11 has a terrible angle because he got hit on the straightaway. And he goes up, hits the 36, up into the 71 it is, and the 71 goes for a ride, and we got just by it. Oh, he actually he wasn't that fast going up into this. He slowed down a ton, but it looked like slow motion, still blows his engine. Everybody misses him for the most part, which was lucky, but that was very, very close, to say the least. Then some tight racing here at the end, which was a ton of fun. 11, or the 1 and the 8 back here. 17, gonna smack the wall maybe on exit. Yeah, right rear, and then flipped it around. This was just some tight racing towards the end. This was crazy. I don't know how the 11 actually held on to the lead. I thought he was gonna get wrecked a couple different times, but right there I thought he was gonna be wrecked. The time before on the bottom, he almost got wrecked, but that top actually was ripping there at the end. It seemed like if you really got up there at the wall. So honestly, if somebody started ripping that outside, they might have won it. But hey, we get third. I can't be mad about that. We started second and we were on the outside the entire time on the restart, so that was a lot of fun. Everybody kept it super clean up front, which was great. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Well, we gained 17, not terrible. At least we didn't lose any. 28,800 strength of field, almost 2,900. We didn't lose or gain any safety getting that 2x, which it doesn't matter. We have a ton of safety, so I'm not worried about that at all. The 11 car gains 104. Good win by Casey. He got out front early and led most of the laps. He started in third, so he was able to just rip that bottom. And Robert, who started on pole, slid up to like the middle lane, and Casey just went by on the bottom and then was able to hold that. Then the other car that got wrecked that was back here, who was it? Was it him? I think. Yeah, he did he lead a lap? I guess he didn't lead a lap. Maybe he led. No, he didn't lead a lap because that was 28. There was 2 caution laps, I guess, that they don't count. But yeah, I think it was him. I think it was the 5 car here that ended up wrecked. He had the fastest lap of the race as well, who got the lead and then was after that right away wrecked pretty much, unfortunately. But that was a crazy race. Super tight up front, which is a ton of fun. Good racing with the 4 there, the 7 right at the end, and everybody just kept it as clean as possible. Everybody was door banging a little bit, but it wasn't too bad, and everybody was able to keep on going and just ride it out for the most part. So that was like one of the better races I've had in a long time. Just everybody hitting a little bit, not getting mad at each other and just wrecking each other, because usually when people get together a little bit, they start like just overdoing it and then they'll wreck each other completely. So nothing like that really ever happened, besides maybe like when the 11 clipped the 71 and then got hit on the straightaway. He had a terrible angle in for the next corner and kind of they were just like 3 wide. It just accordion effect up into the wall, which was unfortunate. So that was crazy nonetheless. Like a really tight battle for the win. It was all super close, but so that was a lot of fun. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.